Oh, actually, I gotta go upstairs for a second. I gotta get my iPad up there.
No, your iPad. Oh my God, can't have that. Listen,
Do you want to just go up the top?
yeah, sure. Was a lot of people in there.
What's that?
So how do you feel?
Good.
Good? No problem.
Hey Charles, how you doing?
They're pretty good. Why was it held here? Meaning?
Because it's close.
Couldn't go at the government?
What's that?
No, somebody, protester outside told me they had it here because it's private property.
No.
No, they didn't cross the line.
No, it's just they have the facilities here, and basically, I believe G12 is actually booked. So.
So how do you feel? I mean, what was the bottom line? I'm not educated, fancy words. What's the bottom line of your news conference?
Well, I mean, basically what it is that we've been laying out policy work in terms of the rules that companies will have to follow operationally in the industry. And at this point, we felt it was required that we put out a clear direction of where government itself is going to take its policy and what our priorities are going to be to focus on in this sector. And so, as we laid out, there's 16 key items that we're going to be working on. The big ones obviously revolve around environment and economic development opportunities. Certainly First Nations have a critical
You mentioned that a lot.
Yeah, well, no, I mean, look, we understand that this industry has huge potential for everybody, including First Nations, but they have a very significant role to play as well. We recognize the duty to consult, and as we move forward, if an industry does develop, I mean, if it's going to have impacts on traditional rights, then we know we have to make sure that we're meeting our duty to consult, and we have every intention to do so.
And again, you said that before, if an area don't want it, they don't want it in their area.
Yeah.
The people, the council speaks up, like let's say, Miramichi.
Yeah.
So we don't want it. We don't want our water destroyed.
Well,
You won't overrule
again,
them.
it's not going to destroy the water.
Well, but anyway, gotta go somewhere. But again, if the area says no,
No, and as we've said all along, is that basically that you've got a situation where the EIA, that every project goes through, has a significant consultation process, that people who have issues with the industry can bring their concerns forward. But the fact of the matter is that a key role that the Energy Institute is going to play is bringing out what the true science behind it all is, what the facts are. And so basically when we move forward, it's a situation that we want to have that scientific base on the decisions that are being made by everybody involved. So it's an ongoing process that we'll have to manage, but that's the whole issue.
One last question. People are getting around here. I like it when we're alone,
Yeah.
but that's
don't.
okay. No, one more thing. Good. If we happen,
Yep.
I asked the Premier this.
Yep.
Do you expect trouble in Kent County this summer? This is May.
No, actually, the fact is that SWIN has been in the area. They've been going, looking, asking people for permission to enter their land. The vast majority of people have been saying absolutely no problem. And the reality is that we feel that people are recognizing what this industry can bring to the province, which is economic benefits. I think we've been very clear over the last 6 months that it's not going to happen.
The protests, arrests, something.
No, well, what we're saying is that we know that this industry is not going to happen in any kind of a manner that is going to damage the environment or put it at risk, because we're putting in the proper rules and regulations to mitigate those risks that other jurisdictions might have seen. So I think people are growing more and more comfortable with the concept of the industry, and again, the economic benefits that are there and the job opportunities that will be there, they're significant. So I think most people are looking at it saying, let's at least find out what we've got for resource before we say, no, we don't want to do anything with it. It'd be a shame to let that resource sit there and we not take advantage of it.
If I got any other question, I know how to get you.
Okay.
Thank you.